Imagine being married for 12 years, thinking you knew the person lying next to you every night, only to find out she was sneaking behind your back with her boss. Most people would crumble under the weight of that betrayal. But this husband? He turned his pain into a master plan for revenge that left everyone stunned. Here's how it all happened. My name is Daniel. I met my wife, Claire, in college. We dated for 3 years, married young, and built what looked like a strong marriage. I worked as an engineer, and she climbed the ladder in a corporate office. People used to say we were the perfect couple, but what people saw was nothing compared to the storm brewing beneath. The changes began slowly. Claire started dressing differently for work. More makeup, new clothes. She was always working late or going on business trips she never used to take. At first, I believed her. I trusted her. But trust, once broken, is impossible to fix, and I had no idea how badly mine was about to shatter. One night, I drove downtown to surprise her with dinner after one of her late nights at the office. I figured she'd be exhausted, and it might cheer her up. When I pulled into the lot, I saw her car. But instead of working, she was inside her boss's car. They weren't talking. They weren't working. They were kissing passionately like two reckless teenagers. My entire world froze in that moment. My chest burned. The woman I had loved for more than a decade, the one I thought would never betray me, was cheating on me in the most humiliating way possible. I didn't confront her right there. I drove away, hands shaking on the wheel, my mind racing. That night, I barely slept. Anger boiled inside me, but I knew one thing. I wasn't going to let her walk all over me. I wanted her to feel the pain she had caused. For the next 2 weeks, I played the role of the clueless husband, smiling, cooking dinner, asking about her long hours. Meanwhile, I started gathering evidence, photos of her with her boss, records of hotel reservations, and even screenshots from her texts that I pulled when she carelessly left her phone on the counter. Once I had enough proof, I built my plan. I knew she had a huge presentation coming up at her company's quarterly meeting, a presentation that could lead to her long-awaited promotion. Everyone important in her company would be there, including her boss. And that's when I decided to strike. The day of the meeting, I asked Claire if she wanted me to drive her, pretending to be the supportive husband. She agreed, completely unaware of what was waiting for her. I dropped her off with a kiss on the cheek, then walked inside with my own surprise, an envelope full of evidence. When the meeting began and Claire stepped up to present, I calmly stood up in the back of the room and said, "Excuse me, everyone. Before this presentation goes any further, I think there's something you should all know about your 2-star employees." Every head turned toward me. Claire's face went pale. Her boss stiffened, and that's when I opened the envelope and started handing out the copies. Photos of them together, text messages, everything. Gasps filled the room. Claire stuttered, "Daniel, please stop. This isn't the place." "Oh, I think it's the perfect place," I replied. "You've been lying to me, sneaking around with your boss, and now everyone here knows who you really are." The room was dead silent, except for whispers. Her boss's wife, who was also present, stood up, threw water in his face, and stormed out. Claire collapsed into tears, begging me to take it outside, but I just walked away, leaving her to deal with the wreckage. By the end of that week, her boss had been demoted and placed under investigation for misconduct. Claire lost her promotion and was reassigned to a low-level position. At home, I handed her divorce papers. Thanks to the evidence, I secured the house and most of our shared assets. Claire tried to beg me to reconsider, saying it was a mistake, that she was confused. But I didn't buy it. She wasn't confused when she was sneaking out. She wasn't confused when she was lying to my face. She made her choices, and I made mine. Now, months later, I'm free. I've rebuilt my life without the weight of betrayal dragging me down. Claire? She lives in a small apartment, working a job she hates, watching everything she once had slip away. My revenge wasn't just about destroying her career, it was about reclaiming my dignity. And I got exactly that. If you like this story, please subscribe and turn on notifications.